Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have cranked up the heating too high. I'm a 23 degrees kind of gal, but in this jumper, I swear to God, it is too hot. Okay, and we're back with week 3 weigh-in. I know my last video was up a little bit late, so this weigh-in seems quite quickly after, but it was Saturday that I got weighed for this week. It's just that I uploaded the last one late. My bad. This week's weigh-in, I mean, we've got to do the drum roll now because it's now a thing, isn't it? So this week's weigh-in, I lost 1.5 pounds, which I am thrilled about because normally Star week don't have that much of a loss. I normally have like a little maintain or £0.5 pound, and it's something really naff. But no, 1.5, chuffed with that, really happy. Things are starting to feel a little bit looser now. I've not done my measurements. I forgot to do my measurements. I'm gonna have to do them in a minute. I'll do them at the end and then, honest to God, I doubt they will have changed much this week though, because 1.5 pounds, I don't know where that would have come off from, but we'll see. You never know. Maybe the thighs again. So this week my favourite meal has probably been lasagna. Now I got the recipe up from the Slimming World website for lasagna and it took me an age to make that, to prep it, cook it. Never again. Fun, but never again. And then I go into Iceland and I find the Slimming World lasagna that tastes exactly the same but pre-made for you, and I was like, I'm all about that. I have not got time to be doing that recipe because let me tell you, it is a lengthy process to make a lasagna. I don't know how these people do a lasagna just for shits and giggles every day. Well, not every day, but I'm all about buying that pre-packed Slimming World one. It's so easy. If you don't know what you want for tea, 55 minutes in the oven. If you've not had your A choice, I like to sprinkle a little cheese on there, give it a little something something. And yeah, and it's done, and that to me is fine, and it's quite a good portion as well. Sometimes I can eat a full one, depending how piggish I'm feeling. That'll do, pig, that'll do. That was not his voice from Babe, was it? That'll do, pig, that'll do. Is it Yorkshire? I can't even do, never mind. But sometimes I'll have like 3/4 of it and give a quarter to one of the children if they're having lasagna for tea. Mainly not Teddy because he doesn't entertain trying different foods. He's a beige nugget fan, and I won't deny it. Another favourite meal this week has been soup. It's just the perfect weather for soup. And my mum makes a fantastic Slimming World recipe that is, sorry, I'm just itching my ear roll, that's attractive. My mum makes this really lovely soup. It's like a Slimming World version of broccoli and Stilton, where she uses the blue cheese flavoured cheese triangles by Laughing Cow, I think. And she puts broccoli in it, cauliflower in it. I don't actually know what else she puts in there, but it's a Slimming World recipe and it is beautiful. As long as I don't think about the cauliflower being in it, it's fine, because when I eat cauliflower... I remember one time I made chili con carne and I thought, you know what, just to, you know, get those speed foods in my system, I'm gonna have cauliflower rice. It's the worst decision I've ever made. I am not being funny how anyone can eat cauliflower rice or cauliflower. For one, the smell when you're heating it up is rancid, and then eating it shockingly tastes how it smells. So I'm not getting the appeal about it, but might just be my taste buds, I don't know. However, I do like it slathered in cheese, so when my mum for a Sunday roast makes cauliflower and broccoli cheese, I mean that's sensational, but that's probably because I try and pick out the broccoli bits rather than the cauliflower without anyone noticing that I'm just like sifting through it. Exercise this week. She hasn't gone running yet. My running shoes are still right there. I will do it. I have walked, so this week so far, I think I've done like 12,000 steps yesterday. I don't know how many I've done so far today, but I'm doing well with my steps, and that is the main thing, I think. It's hopefully running this week then. We'll see. I'll keep you updated. So far altogether, I have lost 7 pounds, and I think this is the 3rd week. Happy with that. I'm in no rush. I mean, obviously I would like it to come off quicker, but if anyone else has been through like weight loss and gain and loss again, they know that when you originally go into weight loss, you kind of think, I just want it off and gone as quick as it can be, but you have to just take each day as it comes, because otherwise you get so fed up of waiting for this weight loss to happen. And it's really hard. It is really, really hard, but it will happen. It will happen. I know some people struggle with certain diets, and certain diets don't work for certain people, and that's fine. But because I know how to do Slimming World and it works for me, I don't see the need to have to do the other diets. I've been doing Slimming World for that long now, it's just second nature to me. Like if I've not had speed food in a day, I'm thinking, need veg, need fruit. So it's best that I just stick to it, because I know it. Stick to what you know, and it's fine. I also thought that perhaps, because of my measurements last time when I lost quite a bit off my chest area, I did think afterwards, it might be because I was on and then I came off and then I did my measurements. You know, there's a bit of boob bloating that happens when I'm on. I don't know if that's a woman thing or not, but mine tend to fill out. Not a considerable amount, but I can tell when I'm on. Well, you know, not just because of that, but because of my boobs. They seem to go bigger. So I'm thinking that might be why I had such a fantastic centimetre loss off the breastage area. I don't know, but we'll see what measurements are today and see if that coincides with my theory. What else is there to tell you all? I've done an Aldi shop, got me bits and pieces to make some food. I do want to try, let me tell you, there's some recipes that I wanted to try. My Slimming World consultant Carol put a picture on the her Facebook page, and it looked delightful. Szechuan beef, and she's posted a picture of the recipe, but you can't actually see what the recipe is on it. So it looks really, really tasty though. I don't know whether to like crop it and see if I can use that picture. Steal her ideas. And then someone else sent me a recipe for spicy noodles, and that looked really good as well. And normally I'm not a noodle kind of gal, but I'm up for it. I'm willing to try. Right, I best crack on with my measurements then, hadn't I? Because I've got a lot of layers on. The thought of having to get out the layers and then put the layers back on. You gotta do what you gotta do. That was hot work. There's not been much of a change this week, but so my arms have stayed the same. My waist has gone down by 1 centimetre. My hips have gone down by 2 centimetres. My thighs have stayed the same, and my chest has stayed the same. So this week overall there's only been a 3 centimetre loss, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, overall centimetre loss in 3 weeks weigh-in has been 19 centimetres, so I can definitely feel it. When I put my pants on today, I was like, oh, interesting. But, you know, whether or not that's the case, I don't know. So yes, 3.5 pounds in my first week, 2 pounds last week, and this week 1.5. That is 7, isn't it? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 7 pounds in total. Happy with that. As long as it keeps coming off, we're all happy. Let's check. I've done everything on my checklist. So I've weighed in, taken measurements, choose a new recipe to try. I'm rubbish at doing this, but I'm gonna try those noodles or the Szechuan beef. If Carol can send me a closer up picture of the recipe. Carol. Make a food plan again. I never do that because I am a fly by the seat of your pants kind of gal. That was quite aggressive, I'm sorry. Food shop, done a food shop. Batch cook. I'll batch cook when I make something, which will probably be spaghetti bolognese. I will only batch cook when I'm making something like spaghetti bol or chili or something like that. I do cook in bulk, and then I can either freeze some or just eat it throughout the week. Just put it in the fridge and things. My friend sent me a meme, because this is totally me. I'm thinking she's really funny, and it says, "Why do British mums cook chili con carne and spag bol 14 times a week?" and that is me to a T. Like, they're just my favourite meals ever. I think that's it for everything this week. Thank you so much for watching yet again. Come back next week for episode 4. Bet you sat on the edge of your seats. I can see it now. But yes, thank you so much for following me on this journey, and please like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and I will see you all next time. Bye!